Oh, Lord, where to begin? I know I look haggard and everything like that. You all know what's been going on with me. Some of you don't. As if things couldn't get weirder or more strange, yesterday happened. All right, let me break it down. Trust me, this is worth hearing. So, yesterday I decide that I'm going to, like an asshole, go into the bank to get some checks, right? I go to Chase Bank, and apparently they call it Chase Bank because they want you to chase your money. Like it's never fucking there when you think it is. They put some like overdraft fee on something that you didn't do. It's always a fuck up, and I notice it's always when I go in person. It's never when I do this on the phone. It's never when I withdraw money or I deposit through a machine. If you talk to a human, they will fuck it up. Okay, so I go to the bank yesterday, and I'm like, I get up there, and I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 checks because you get 3 checks for like, I don't know, $6, and then if you pay $5 more, they punch you in the face. So anyway, I go up there. And of course, I don't use this like annoying like kind of Chicago accent voice. And I really do this like when I'm in a professional setting, like a bank or something like that. I put on my white guy voice. Like it's kind of like this. Like yesterday, I go up to the teller. I'm like, hi, how are you? I'm Jay, and I'm gonna need some checks today. Looks like old man Winter is knocking outside. I don't want to answer the door. It's so cold. What do you expect this time of year? And they always play along with that voice. I don't know why I do it, and they don't know why they react to it. Like, oh yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, let me just get. Doesn't matter what kind of checks, sweethearts. Maybe 3. That'd be great. And then she goes. She looks at the screen. She's ready to give me my stuff, and she's like, oh. And right away, my white guy voice just disappears, and it's back to this shit. I'm like, oh, what? Now what the fuck? What? She goes, well, I can't charge anything to this card because if I do, you will go under. You will have an overdraft fee. So your account is on hold. I said, okay, back up. I haven't spent shit. All I've been doing lately is going to work, home, work, home. My life is a nightmare, honey. Please don't make it more of a nightmare. She's like, well, you need to go speak to a teller. I'm like, oh, that's great. Because the last time I spoke to a teller, they ended up freezing all of my accounts. True story. I went in there with the best of intentions. I'm like, listen, this person has passed. I need their accounts can be closed until I get a death certificate. I understand. I know how this works, but I just want what's mine. They're like, sorry, you can't have what's yours. We're gonna freeze it. Why? We don't know. I'm bored. When's the office Christmas party? I want to get drunk. Okay, so I go over to the teller, and this teller was actually really cool. She was really awesome. And so she starts, typing. She's like, oh, hi, welcome to Chase. We like to rob people. Anyway, yeah, you can't get money out or something like that. I'm like, no, my account's on hold. They're saying I have an overdraft fee. What the fuck? So she starts typing, and I see her eyes get really wide when she's looking at the computer screen. She does this number. She's like, and she kind of looks at me, and I'm like, what the fuck am I wanted somewhere? Did I commit a crime? I don't even know it yet. So she looks at the screen, and she goes, yeah, you have it says that you can't, take any money out because if you do, you will go under by $99 billion. I said, wait, say that one more time. Billion, billion, 99 billion, almost trillion, $99 billion. I said, I couldn't even talk. I'm like, 99 billion. You're gonna tell me I'm gonna owe you? I must have spent $99 billion for you to charge me that in an overdraft? Like I had to have some kind of billion somewhere. Where the fuck was I? I didn't know I was rich. Let me know. So she calls up these other people. She can't do it from there. She has to like call somebody that's important. She's like, hi, I'm Susan from Chase Bank. My code is 54321. Eat donkey shit. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, this guy's got this overdraft. No, he's got 99 billion. She's doing. She can't get that person on the other end to fucking believe her. So I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, apparently you had somebody deceased attached to this account. I'm like, no, I didn't. And what the hell does that have to do with $99 billion? There's no way. Somebody had to write that down. Somebody had to write that fucking shit down. It's data entry. Somebody wrote down, because they keep track of shit, right? Somebody has to enter that shit in a computer. They had to enter that amount. How they got to that amount, I don't know. I didn't buy an island. I don't own America. What the fuck? I'm like, sweetheart, do you think I'd be living in Chicago with this crappy car and the shitty clothes? No wonder she looked me over like that at first when she's looked at the screen like, she's looking to see if I'm wearing Armani or some shit. Like, 99 billion. Oh, I'd make Oprah mad though, wouldn't I? Fucking Oprah Winfrey would feel poor next to my ass if I had $99 billion. I think, you broke bitch. Look at that fucking mansion. I got 25 of those motherfuckers. Broke ass bitch. What are you on, Section 8? So I'm just standing. She's like, okay, well, you're gonna have to call this one number because we can't do anything here. And I'm like, oh, no, it's not your problem. They should lift it for you. And maybe they'll tell you why later. I'm like, okay, when is this going to happen? She goes, they said 30 minutes to like the end of the day. I said, okay, I have bills to pay and shit. I can't do this till the end of the day shit. Fine, whatever. I just want out of here. So note to self, I'm never going in the bank again. I don't care if I have to get a check from now on, I'm not going to try to buy a check. I'm not bullshitting. I'm going to get it from somebody else. Here's the money. Can I have a check from, thank you very much. So I don't have to deal with these fucking idiots that are there. Every time it's a fuck up. Every time I go into the bank. All right. So I go and I get towards work, call them up. I'm like, yeah, did they lift the account? They're like, oh no, well, we'll see what the problem is. And he's like, yes, you owe $99 billion. I said, sir, if I owed $99 billion, I wouldn't be calling you. I would have, the slaves that work for me call you. What are you fucking talking about? What do you think I'm calling you from my estate? From my manor? That me and my siblings are fighting over their will that mother left us or something like that? And we're all sitting around the table plotting to kill each other? The fuck is this? This isn't a movie. This is real life. He's like, well, it was actually done. We're going to lift it because like they're doing me a favor. We're going to lift it for you. So we don't want you to have trouble. Thanks for shopping with us, by the way, and being our customer. We love you. We know you never will be again, but that's great. We are going to lift it for, it was for your protection. So in case you went under, if you wanted to spend $99 billion, we put it at that amount. So in case you did, I know what I'm saying is making no sense, but I think he'll go with it. Maybe it's not that bright. And I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then he goes, well, just remember, next time you go to the bank to do anything, bring a death certificate. I said, my own or somebody else's? What? For what? I'm not trying to get in anybody else's account. My account is no longer associated. I took care of it at the fucking bank. My account is my account. I have nobody else attached to my account. Why do I have to bring a death certificate? Fucking, do you want me to dig people up and start bringing my dead relatives there too? Should I prop them up and look, they're dead. They're dead, and they have nothing to do with my account. You stupid motherfucker, you. He goes, well, this could happen again. I said, it better fucking not. I swear to Christ, I'll go to the ATM today and drop every penny I have. I'll hoard cash like a crazy old person. I swear to God, I'll put it under a floorboard or some shit, and I'll never deal with you fuckers again. All right, so I'm thinking, they lifted the thing. Okay, it's going to be okay. I'll figure this out. I have to go to the bank again, although I'm probably not going to go. I'm not lying. I'm just going to fucking do it over like the app or something like that. If they don't bother me, I ain't going to bother them. I'm not worried about this shit anymore. So I get over here to work. All right, here's where it gets good. Like it's not good already. But I'm standing here and listen, I have lots of customers. When I say I have a creepy customer, if somebody creeps me out, they're borderline, they're like serial killer, creepy. This guy had come in last week and he starts talking about how he has guns and how he had threatened a certain company, I'll say at Verizon, over the phone and said, if I have to come there and shoot you, I will. And the police got called at me. I don't know why. Oh, because you're fucking crazy. That's great. So he came in last week and he started calling me like Billy or Bobby or Mike or something like that. And I just went with it because I didn't want to talk to the man. He started talking. He's one of those two. He's like really lonely. He was telling me that's another weird thing. He told me he's like people don't want to talk to anybody anymore. I was trying to get people to talk to me. I was sitting outside of Ulta. If you know what Ulta is, it's a ladies' makeup shop. Why he's sitting outside of it like a fucking psychotic. Well, he is psychotic. He goes, and I was handing $50 out the window. $50 and nobody wanted to talk to me. Maybe because the women that were passing by there that were afraid of you and clutching their dress thought you were going to rape them or something, or thought that they were whores. Who fucking does that? Okay, so he comes in here. And he starts picking out all this products and movies and toys and stuff like that. And he spends a lot of money. Apparently he has a lot of money where he thinks he does. I don't care. Either way, I want to make bank at the end of the day, so I don't give a shit. It's not my problem. I don't know him. I'm in the middle of getting his shit, like his porn, and trying to get him out of here because he, psychotic. And all of a sudden, I'm going down to the register, and I hear, lunch. And I'm like, what the fuck? I look, it's like 9:30 at night. I'm like, I'm sorry. He goes, Lady Liberty, lunch. You disappointed me, Steven. You've disappointed me. You embarrassed me, Steven. Lunch. Exactly what he was doing. You embarrassed me, Steven. I got Stevie. The other guy who works here, Stevie. And I don't know if he talked to him. I don't know if he's got him scarred in his mind or Stevie fucking raped him or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm kidding. But anyways, he's like, lunch. And then he's like, lunch. Getting confused look like, lunch. Lady Liberty, lunch. And I'm like, oh God, I don't need this. If you have to have a stroke, do it outside. I fucking just go get a grabber on the curb and leave me the fuck alone. I've had it enough. My fucking month has been shit. And now I got $99 billion I have to chase down because they lost it. And now he's having like a stroke or something. I'm like, okay. I'm like, sir, sit down. I'm like, sit down. So I have him sit in my comfy chair. I should have made him stand. Then he was stroked out faster. I could have been done with this whole day. So I'm like, all right, sir, sit down. And he's like, lunch. I'm like, oh, we'll have lunch. He's like, you disappointed me, Steven. And I'm like, yes, I'm sure I'll do it again. So I go to the front door of the store because I didn't want to hear him. He's like, lunch. You disappointed me, Steven. You embarrassed me. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I'm like, there's a guy having a stroke or something like that. He was getting kind of white too. I'm like, you need to come and now. And they're like, okay, do you need EMTs? No, I need a life coach. What the fuck do you mean do I need an EMT? Yes, I need a fucking EMT. I said somebody's having a stroke. What kind of question is that? What the fuck? No, could you have a psychic come over? Actually, Tyler Henry, is he available? This is all fun for me. So the fire department gets here and the ambulance gets here and he goes and he's like, lunch. And they're like, yeah, we'll get you lunch in the insane asylum or wherever he's going. And they strap him in, they wheel his ass out. And he's trying to say everything is fine in between his incoherent rambling. They get him out of here. Okay. I'm like, great. I'm closing soon. I don't give a shit what happens anymore. 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes, no more weirdness. Please, Jesus. Nope, can't happen for Jay. So I'm standing here. I'm putting his shit back that he had been starting to ring up. And how embarrassing is it for this guy, even if he's a serial killer or whatever's wrong with him, to be taken out of a porn shop, to be taken out of a sex shop on a gurney. It's like, I wanted to tell people he tried to suck himself off. It went wrong. He pulled his back out. We were videotaping because we thought it'd be funny. I don't know. So, okay. It's like 20 minutes later, and I notice I keep seeing, that the ambulance is still in the front. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The guy walks back in here like nothing is going on. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, The Walking Dead? Did he just eat everybody in the ambulance? And he's like, you did embarrass me. And I'm like, is he having an episode again? What the fuck's happening? Why is he in my store? I'm like, what are you doing here? What? And he's like, oh, that happens from time to time. He's like, yeah, I have that football players thing where they don't think right. And I'm like, what? Psychosis? What are you talking about? Why are you here? And he starts picking movies out again, wants to know where his order is. I put it back because I thought you were dead. And he's like, well, I'm going to get this stuff. And I'm like, he's talking coherently now. So I don't know if he had a psychotic break or something. I'm like, I can't deal with this shit. He had just gotten in the door, starts rambling again about some more bizarre shit that I don't understand. I'm like, listen, I just want to get out of here. Let me see if I can find your shit. I'll get your shit. I'll throw it at your head. Get the fuck out of here and go die outside. I don't care anymore. And his car is still right out front. So I'm like, all right. As soon as I say this, I hear, oh my God. I'm like, what in the fuck? Is there a planet out of alignment? There's a weirdness happening here. Right in front, right by this motherfucker's car, ambulance still outside. I run out because it's such a loud noise, like an explosion kind of noise. 2 cars hit head on. One car's all fucked up. The other car's fucked up. I see a guy stumbling out of the car. He's like, everything's fine. Blood just gushing like this. And he's tipping over and the blood's going like this. So people are running out of, there's a comic book store not too far from me. They're running out, giving him t-shirts, throwing them at his head, and they're giving him a Spider-Man Super Edition or whatever like that because they think it'll help him somehow. They're tipping his head back, and he's like, and fucking the girls in the middle of the street, like, and I'm like, and I still have the psycho with me. And then he goes up to the front where the door is, right next to me. I didn't know he's behind me. He's like, that's a bad accident. Oh, that's so terrible. That is just so terrible. But if they're drunk, I don't feel bad for them, because sometimes I'm like, I have enough. That's it. Before the fucking moon falls out of the sky or blood starts running through the streets, I'm just leaving because I've had it with this day. This is the weirdest. I've worked there fucking over 10 years. This is the weirdest day ever around this motherfucker. What weirdest day in my life? But weirdest day ever around this motherfucker. A car accident, a stroke. Okay, gets better. So I'm ready to get shut. I'm like, you know what? You can't even get all your stuff. I'm closing. It's 10 o'clock now. I got to go. And he goes, I'm going to bring you some pizza. I'm like, no, you're not, psycho. I'm like, get out of here. So he gets toward the door. And this is what a bad person I am, and I'm sorry. Gets toward the door, and all of a sudden he starts going, you're a good guy. I'll see you. Good guy. I shit you not. Good guy. Good guy. Good guy. I'm like, no, hell no. No, you are not doing this again. The fucking firefighter's still outside. The same fuckers that let this motherfucker go. Listen, I know enough to know that if somebody is mentally incapacitated or having some kind of episode or stroke or whatever, you can take them. You can fucking against their will because there's something not right there. He's speaking jibber jab. You let him go the first time. I ain't having it. So I gotta guide him out. He's in the middle of stroking out or having a psychotic episode. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Okay, yeah. He's like, good guy. Then he starts going, what'd he say? He goes, fuck, full of shit. Fuck, full of shit. Fuck, full of shit. Fuck. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, full of shit. Go. Get the fuck out of here. Go die outside. I can't deal with this. Other guy's bleeding in the middle of the street. I'm like, that's it. So they're helping that fucker out. So I locked the door. I threw his. I swear. I'm sorry. I did what I was supposed to do the first time. I called the fucking police. They came. They took him. They let him go. Your problem, not mine. I ain't getting held responsible for nothing. So he goes outside and walks up to the fire truck. He's got his car keys in his hand. They know where he's parked. He already told them. Walks right up to the fire truck and he goes, full of shit. Full of shit. Full of shit. Fuck. They're laughing. The motherfucking bastards are laughing. They're like, yeah, we're full of shit. That's a guy from the porn store. He's crazy. I think he's having another stroke. You guys want to get a coffee? I'm like, then they watch him. Like, they're not even paying attention to the accident because there's like a couple other like ambulances and cops around here at this point. So it's not just them anymore. And they watch him. He opens his car door. Fuck. Full of shit. Toast. I love Debbie Gibson. I think saying weird shit. Gets in his car kind of like he's half dead. And they're still watching. I'm like, you dirty motherfuckers. You are going to let this guy who's stroking out or having an episode who should not be driving. You're going to let him drive? You see this? My responsibility is over and my day is over. Fuck you. Fuck this shit. I locked the door. I saw him get in his car. I can't tell you if he made it home. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know what happened to Mr. Bloody Nose Man. I don't know what happened to his screaming girlfriend who was sitting there thinking her iPhone was going to save her because that's all she's been screaming and looking at her iPhone. And the cars were all wrecked. I can still see the skid marks in the middle of the street. And I told people that today and they couldn't even believe it. I'm like, listen, I got the text message thread to prove all this shit was real. I can't deal with this. And what I'm scared of is I'm working a full today. Like, there ain't nobody else coming in today. I'm most of the fucking night too. Well, all of the night. And I'm afraid that motherfucker's going to show up again. I'm going to lock the door. I'm going to say, we're closed for stroke victims. I'm sorry. I can't do this today. I'm not having this again. So you guys are like family to me. So I thought I'd share my weird little... Oh, God, just pray for me that I make it through this day, okay? Without any weird people coming in here, falling out. Is somebody going to get decapitated in here next? What? Fuck. 99 billion and lunch. I've got that still in my head. It was like a fucking horror movie. You can see why I'm a little on edge. I'm going to go study up in some pop culture so I can rip on something totally not related to my life finally again and make fun of Wendy Williams or Tyler Henry or somebody else again because I need to be distracted. So let me go do that.